everybody, Brian and Dave, back for more. And we decided on popular demand, really just my friend Kent from work, wanted us to do a preview on the round of 16 because we really didn't get there last night. We just kind of glossed over the matchups.
From a marketing standpoint, if you want to say back due to popular demand, I wouldn't then follow that by saying it was one guy.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because we had a record day, Dave, in listens.
Let's not get into the statistics, but we certainly...
We set a record. We'll just say that. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
So, thanks to everybody in Paradise Valley, Arizona.
Thanks, Brian's mum. Nothing from Scotland, I know. It's my parents.
Yeah, what are your parents doing?
I haven't told them.
I also noticed nothing in Stevens Point. Thanks, Dad. He'll get there. He's busy with my brother's soccer and sister's soccer and softball.
Only 25% of our parents can be arsed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all right.
What can you do?
Just call them.
I mean, I text everybody I know, basically, that we have a podcast, and they're just like, I don't like soccer. And I'm just like, oh, okay.
What can you do?
Just listen to it. We need the numbers. We need the ratings.
We don't do it for numbers and ratings. We do it for love of the game.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. I don't even know where my head was there. So, moving on. We're just going to go straight into it. Start with the first game at the top of the bracket, on the top left.
Top corner.
Top left corner. Switzerland v. Poland. What do you think, Dave?
Is that the sound of the buck being passed?
Yes, it is.
I don't like it. Well, you know what I think? I think it's going to be a pretty low-scoring affair.
Well, Poland has been doing a lot of 1-0.
I wasn't finished.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Actually, I pretty much was finished, actually. I was just trying to think what my next sentence might be. But I think it's not going to be an exciting game. I don't think Switzerland are sure enough going forward, particularly. They gave little Briel a go against France.
He's coming off a knee injury, right? As well?
Well, not just that, but I don't think he looks particularly ready to lead a line. He's
only 20 years old, so you can forgive him for that.
I think so, absolutely. But he just looked kind of raw. He didn't quite make the right runs. He didn't really press particularly well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's much better suited to coming on for the last 15 minutes and kind of stretching the defence. So they'll probably go back to... who was starting the first couple of games? I've already forgotten his name.
Dermich, right?
No, he wasn't. I don't think it was him, was it?
Severovic? Yes, it was, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they'll probably go back to him. But they didn't really show enough, I think, in other games to particularly suggest that they're going to do a whole lot.
Looking at their midfield, you would think that they would be able to cost them at least... But the thing is that there's nobody ahead of those midfielders making any runs.
Well, I think Xhaka was the man of the match in, I think, the first two games.
He's a holding midfielder.
Yeah, he's not necessarily going to create anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Shaqiri was he? I think he was all right against Romania for a bit, but then he
He's playing off the wing.
Yeah,
right?
I don't think... I can't really see it. Poland haven't let a goal yet.
Very stingy. Got old Lukasz Fabianski.
They haven't really been tested that much either, I suppose.
Why did they start Szczesny in the first place? They should have just went with Fabianski straight from the start.
I really can't. I always thought that Fabianski was now the number one.
That's what I always thought. In qualifying, he was.
Yeah, he played against Scotland.
Yeah, I know. Well, Szczesny was injured for a little while. I think so that may have been something to do with it. He's injured now. But he's looked good. I mean, he's a good goalkeeper. I mean, I've seen it. I'm a Swansea fan, so I see it every weekend during the season.
Well, Szczesny's not bad. It's just he seems a bit more prone to the old lapse.
He has a lapse.
Up, he got sent off in the opening game of Euro 2012.
Right. And he's a bit slow on the reflexes as well. I feel like as far as a shot stopper goes, Fabianski's much better.
Yeah, it's just he's a smoker, then he can't help it.
Well, yeah, those heavy lungs.
And you get pumped by Southampton in the change room. What are you going to do? Have a quick draw?
Yeah.
But I would imagine Poland probably 1-0, maybe 2-0.
Mm-hmm. I think it's funny. Blaszczykowski scored their goal in their last group game?
Yeah.
And he's basically a defensive winger.
He was always just kind of a winger.
He's a bulldog kind of player. Yeah, I like him.
Him and Piszczek up the wing for Dortmund for years.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, so 1-0, Poland.
Are you disagreeing with me? I like it.
Well, I don't see them getting much more than that. I could even see. I could even see.
It's motivational. It's purely visual. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, Taco. Appreciate the help. But I could see 2-0. If Lewandowski finds his form again, his scoring form, which he does tend to score in bunches, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's a bit streaky.
Yeah. So maybe he turns it on, and they get a couple goals. I could see, I could see 2-0. I'll say 2-0
All right.
or 2-1, something like that.
Nah, I'm saying nothing for Switzerland.
So they're not getting anything.
Get back home.
I'm going to give them a little credit. I'm going to say they'll get 1. 2-1.
No, take it back.
No,
I prefer it as 2-0.
2-1.
All right.
Uh,
They're getting pumped. That's what we're saying.
next down the line, Croatia v Portugal.
Well, can I say? Are we going in? We're going in bracket order. We're not going in like the order the games are going to be played.
No. We're looking
order.
at the bracket. So the winner of Switzerland Poland plays the winner of Croatia Portugal.
I like it. More structured.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Croatia looking really good, especially once they get Luka back. I think they'll be really going to make that. He's really going to make that team sing. I think.
Yeah.
Luka.
Keep things ticking over in the middle of the park, is he?
Well, because one of the things that kind of went overlooked, I think, with all the hubbub with the flares in the pitch against the Czech Republic was that he came off.
Yeah, he'd already gone. Yeah. Did he come up before the first goal or after?
He came off
Like
before
after an hour, right?
It was like 70 minutes or something like that. So it was before they scored their first goal, and that's kind of when the game shifted. And although Croatia was still in control, it'd still be nice to have that calming influence in midfield. But I think it just went to show how important he is to that team. So he comes back most likely from that groin injury. And
he's done well to come back in a week from that, let me tell you.
And I can't see Croatia losing the midfield battle against Portugal.
I can see him losing the game though.
Really?
I've got a nasty feeling about this game. I think our little chum's gonna.
No, Dave.
I've just got that feeling.
Don't say it. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You know what I think is going to happen?
Go on.
I think Dario Serna is going to see. He's going to see out of the corner of his eye Ronaldo, and he's going to just challenge him hard. Take his knees out.
Oh boy.
Torn ACL. Here comes the stretcher. Croatia win 4-0.
Wishing injury upon him. Actually, I agree with that. Yeah, I get behind that. Just a slight ACL, not a bad one.
Yeah, just like an ACL, not a tear, but just like a strain. So where he can't really play on.
Or just a hefty kick to the bollocks.
That too, but they need Serna or they need Badalay to do something. I think Badalay could do it too because he's probably going to be marking Nani or helping mark Nani or probably Ronaldo. So
I just have this feeling though, because Croatia, I think, are slightly prone to a bottle job as well. I can see them sort of crumbling.
But when they needed it against Spain, they found it, which is different than Croatia past.
Yeah, but they didn't really need it either. It's not like it was win or go home.
No, but I think the fact that they showed that. The effort that they did show, even though it didn't matter, I think says something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't trust them.
You're such a cynic.
I know. What's this word cynical? Where's this coming from?
Well, actually, I used it correctly, so.
Well, so did I. At the time, with different meanings. Let's not worry about it.
All right.
But I kind of, as much as I would like Croatia to go through, I just think something's going to go wrong. He's going to finally score one of those free kicks he's been trying for the last 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Look how much time we've got left now.
I know. We did the upgrade. We've got now 3 hours, so we never know how long this is going to go now.
It's not going to go 3 hours, let me tell you that. It's going to go 31 minutes.
We just need that one extra minute. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say 3-2 Croatia.
What the? No, you can't do that.
Yep.
I almost used it on my swear quote just in that one sentence.
I'm just for fun. 3-2 Croatia. It's gonna be like that Hungary game, except they're not gonna find that third goal. Portugal.
No, let me tell you, it's going to be 1-0 Portugal.
No, it's not.
It is. And
That's annoying,
yep,
Dave.
it's going to be rubbish. It's going to be 1-0, and Ronaldo's going to score a penalty
No.
in about the 37th minute, something rubbish like that. It's going to be mediocre.
No,
Modric is going to get injured and go off. He'll be all upset. It's going to be terrible.
you're incorrect.
I hope I am.
You're incorrect.
But this way, it's win-win for me.
That's true. But even though if you do predict it correctly, I don't think anybody wins.
No,
Even yourself.
certainly not football.
I'm going to say Croatia 3-2, going
like
bold.
I like it.
Well, a second ago you didn't like it.
I like it now. I changed my mind after my prediction. I needed a pick me up. And also, I forgot what I said 3 or 4 seconds prior to that.
Okay, good.
Sorry about that.
Good. It's the Pacifico. You know, it just gets us. It gets me happy. It gets me excited. I feel like I'm on vacation when I'm drinking.
Yeah, I would say it's a really good, a daily drinker.
It's a good summer beer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
recreational.
All right. So I say Croatia. Dave says Portugal against Poland in the second round. I say Croatia against Poland. Moving to the next portion of that side.
Do you need some help with the flags? Are you good?
I got it this time.
Nice.
Wales against Scotland. Oh, Northern Ireland.
On the day of the Brexit vote, you still make
I
sense.
apologize. Well, that involves Northern Ireland too. And Wales, I guess.
Oh, they're not helping, bloody Welsh.
They want to leave?
Oh, well, not all of them, but
I thought, seeing as they're more like, doesn't the Labour side want more to be in the EU?
well, traditionally, but a lot of that is kind of sort of working class kind of support.
Right, doesn't that who live in what? In
Yeah,
Wales?
but they're sort of that whole demographic is gravitating towards the leave thing at this stage.
So they'd be like Trump supporters.
That whole Swansea City thing's not looking so pretty now, is it?
My poor tattoo.
Can you scrub that off?
Well, I'd like to think that our friend Kevin, Vital Swansea.
You've never met him.
I never met him, but we've had some lovely exchanges on Twitter.
Has he listened to the podcast though? I didn't see any Welsh flags since looking at the demographics.
No. Well,
We're bigger in Colombia than we are.
I'll tell him I gave him a mensch, and then he'll
okay.
listen to it.
I mentioned
Yeah,
at Kev.
at Kev at Vital Swansea.
The best of the Twitters, I would say.
I really like it. I mean,
like it.
just as objectively, I think he's a good guy to follow because he knows his stuff.
Just when that guy Brian tweets him back, just ignore that nonsense that comes out.
Hey, he seems to be always, most of the time on my side anyway.
Wow.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, make him feel happy by bigging up Wales.
I will, because they're going to beat Northern Ireland. I think they're going to beat them 3-1. I'm going bold again.
See, I don't think...
I think Bale's going to get a brace, and then it's like Ramsey's going to, like in the last... It's going to be one of those counter tackles, and Ramsey's going to stick one in.
Well, maybe. I just feel like you maybe haven't watched a whole lot of knockout stage European Championship games before.
I get the emotion. I get it.
No, I mean the number of goals you're predicting.
I guess, yeah, teams are...
I think
they don't want to risk as much,
In
do
those
they?
2 games, you probably predicted the number of goals that will be across the 8 games.
Maybe you're right.
It's not going to be a goal fest. Well, actually, I mean, I think...
And actually, I should know better than that, because in a similar format, this NCAA tournament, right? The games are never, unless they're like the early round games, they're never blowouts. Like once you get like to the Sweet 16, like this is basically
Kind of tight encounter.
the games are tight. They're played in the 60s. They're lower scoring games for the most part. Like the national championship game last 2 years ago when Wisconsin was in it was like 68 or like 70 to something. It was a really close, low scoring game.
Imagine you don't know about basketball when it's that quite a low score.
It is a low score. Like a normal score for a college game would be like 70, like 82 to 75.
Okay.
But those games in the tournament are usually played like in the 60s to low 70s.
What was that Badger game this year? Was that the first round when there was just no points? Well, there was not no points. Remember the first round? It was really low.
Yeah, it was against Pittsburgh. Yeah, yep.
I enjoyed that
And
one.
it was in the 40s. The game was in the 40s. That was the
Yeah.
final score.
It was like a 0-0.
So it was basically 0-0. It was about as even as they could be.
God, it was terrific.
Yeah.
Wales, though. I don't think 3-1.
2-1 then. Is that more?